I first dropped acid when I was 18. I thought the colors were beautiful.
The drug was administered in a drink of water given at the start of each day.
Read about it in the newspapers and heard a few friends talk about it, so I was curious. I was pretty jacked up on marijuana, so I decided to try it, and I dropped it. I don't know what I was waiting for, a flash or a rush or whatever, but I kept sitting there waiting and nothing was happening. So I got up and then went to the dresser and put on a pair of pink capris and a green and brown blouse. I thought the colors were beautiful. I thought the colors were beautiful. I thought the colors were beautiful. So we tripped down to Market Street, and I decided to buy a hot dog. Somebody started screaming. I didn't know what was happening, so I looked up at my friend Terry and said, "Did you hear that? Didn't you hear someone scream?" He said no. He said no. He said no. The scream got louder. And it hit me. No, it couldn't be. And I looked down at the hot dog and there was my face on it. Eyes, nose, a mouth. I had put the ketchup to where it looked like his hair. And he started telling me that I couldn't. I first dropped acid when I was 18. I first dropped acid when I was 18.
The drug was administered in a drink of water given at the start of each day. 25 minutes later, the first effects of the drug became apparent. The men began to relax and to giggle. After 35 minutes, one of the radio operators had become incapable of using his set, and the efficiency of the rocket launcher team was also very impaired. 10 minutes later, the attacking section had lost all sense of urgency. 50 minutes after taking the drug, radio communication had become difficult, if not impossible, but the men are still capable of sustained physical effort. At 1 hour and 10 minutes after taking the drug, with one man climbing a tree to feed the birds, the troop commander gave up, admitting that he could no longer control himself or his men. after taking the drug, radio communication had become difficult, if not impossible. But the men are still capable of sustained physical effort. But 1 hour and 10 minutes after taking the drug, with one man climbing a tree to feed the birds and climbing a tree to feed the birds, the troop commander gave up, admitting that he could no longer control himself. He himself then relapsed into laughter.